Hey! Welcome to the new year. My name is Eric. I'm making a game. That game is called Godkiller. And I've got a quick little pocket of time here. I'm going to try to get something done. I've got a little errand to take my son-in-law home, but he's doing something, and so I've got a little bit of time left. I'm going to see if I can get one little thing done. Is there anything to demo? Okay. What is there to demo? First off, I don't think I've got my broadcast setup working yet, so let's set that up. There we go. Alright. I am going to hide away the progress I made last night, which is substantial. It was on the last 2 levels of the game. I got them ready to go in a build that went out to the playtesters yesterday. I guess you can look at 2 thumbnails of them. That's the most I'm willing to show you. So there's the All Blocks Plateau in the discussion chamber. Very dramatic stuff. I don't want to spoil it. Let's show you all of the levels. Okay, this is the very first one down at the bottom. I'm just going to go over them one at a time so you get a sense of like how much is in this game. Each level takes maybe a half hour or so. The earlier ones take much less time, and the ones at the end tend to take closer to an hour. So about 20 hours of playtime is what the playtesters are at now. This is what I'm going to call the demo. Just a quick little trot through all these levels that have been made. Okay. And I made this level selector with the idea that there would be a whole bunch of levels. You want to be able to get to one end or the other very quickly. And I think it serves that purpose. I didn't want to do a world map. I don't know. I wasn't excited about doing a world map. It felt like it would add a bunch of time. It would give you, you know what it is? I don't like the player to spend time on screens other than the actual game screen proper. That's my feel. I always hate, even if I'm like watching like a Let's Play video or something, I always hate watching like the inventory screens or the crafting screens or anything that's not the game proper is less rewarding to me as both a player and a viewer. So I just don't feel like making a big old world map. I don't think that adds anything for this particular type of game. I guess I won't be a complete absolutist about it, but all right. And I can hear my son-in-law finishing up like faster than I thought he was. So I'm gonna like pick one thing and do it real quick and call it good. Let me go. I was gonna do the deep pit fixes. I'm probably gonna do that later when I get back from my errand. Let's do a quick one. Let's do one little thing inside of the Glyphery. By the way, Schick and Alex, the 2 playtesters, they did not like the last level. They did not like it. I have to redo it. I'm kind of glad that they're honest about it, though. Well, I am definitely glad about that. Okay. So here's the issue. There's this little bit of cosmetics here, but it's confusing because if you push a block up against the wall, it'll go underneath this wedge or this outset type thing. So I'm going to see if I can just raise it up a little bit. I suppose this would be the same deal right here. I might as well take this out, even though I kind of like how it looks, but it's going to look wrong. So let's just see if I can get rid of some of this stuff. Bam. And then, yeah, there. And then you can just stick a block under there and nothing looks weird. Okay, now how about this thing here? So I'm thinking about just pulling it up. What about that? Yeah, that's a pretty simple solution. Okay, now there's a few other things wrong in this level. I've got a little more time, I can fix them. Every area that you're able to travel to when you spell a complete sentence should have a character waiting there, and I noticed last time that there were some that did not. Just put a bystander in here. Randomizer. Randomize makes it so that like the different attributes are randomly applied to the NPC bystander thing, and you get a different look. Yeah, than the other ones. One there, there. Okay, going out this way. That one's fine. That one I'll get to in a sec. I can see my LOD is messing up a little bit here. I found the easiest way to do this is just replace them. So I'll go. There we go. Some there that, yeah, they're messed up too. Let's get rid of those. Okay, that one is west and east. Rail, west, east. Okay. I might have to replace a bunch of them. So let me finish the first thing I was doing. Did I get them all? I think so. Another bug was down at the bottom of this. You could walk through the bystander. I think that's because she's up a little bit high. That's what it is. That should fix her. Okay, rails. Let's fix all the rails. Yeah, it's when they get to LOD 0 they have problems. So the question is, are there so many rails here that I just want to kind of replace them all? They all seem to have this problem when you get close. So let me try that. These ones are going to be a pain because they've also got this little bit here that I would like to have working. Alright, there's just a bunch of rails to replace. Let's see, rail S. Prefabs. I'm going to have to select a whole bunch of them. Okay. Rail S. let's be methodical about this, and I won't have to backtrack as much. So we'll start kind of alphabetically following these. Rail east, just all the rail east. They're selected. Then we go to prefabs, replace with rail east. Okay. And I've already got E up, so let's do EDS. Okay. So that's all the rail east. What's next? Rail east, rail N. Yeah. D. Okay. NDW. This is going pretty fast. It does indicate to me that I might have a whole bunch of rail replacements to make, which sucks, if I'm honest, because there are a lot of rails in this. No? Okay, let's go back to here, put in rail in. Still got rail northeast. Okay. So that's all of the norths. So rail S next. There's a point where I have to catch myself from doing something stupid that wastes a lot of my time because I get bored. Get bored with repeating the same actions again and again. Now I can see right in front of me the southwest one, which is broken now. It should update with a fix right after I do this. Rail southwest. Did it? It did. See? Okay, rail. Okay, last one is west, which there won't be as many of them. Let's go. Rail west. I also do not understand why I have to do this. I just know it fixes it. I mean, it's kind of like I'm fixing a bug in Unity's prefab instancing with my own prefab instancing system. Rail west east. Yeah, I'm basically reinventing what the original prefabbing was supposed to do. But I won't be done quite after I finish all these replacements because there are some modifications made to certain rails I have to redo. So much as I like this LOD stuff, there is a cost to it when the prefabs get screwed up and I have to redo parts. So all these guys are supposed to have kind of neat ends to them. I did create like a new thing to use for that, but it's not very automatic. I think this will work best if I go to a smaller snap. Alright, so you delete. Oh yeah, all this business. Unpack the prefab. Okay. Gotta say, my old way of putting these ends on was a lot faster. Gotta kind of futz around with them a little bit to get them right. Okay. One down, like 30 to go. Damn it. Alright. Let me just put one of these things next to each one. Let's do it in assembly line fashion. If I can get them all sort of close, then the next steps will be faster. Okay, so I'll throw one there. God damn. Well, these should just have R corners. So I'll put one rail end here. Let's put in the R corners. That. Did I just not put any R corners in here before? Or are there R corners there already, but they've got LOD problems like the other ones did? Let me see what's actually selected here. Yeah, it's some of that kind of bullshit. Alright. So let's take out the R corners I just put in, because there's going to be... God, this sucks. Because there are a lot of rails. There are a hell of a lot of rails. That one I don't think I just put in. This one I did. Now what the heck, let's take that out. Okay, so R corner, all, okay, not all of them, just all of one type. Prefabs, replace, northeast, replace. Northwest. Okay. Southeast. Southwest. So boring to me, and probably to anyone watching this. Okay, and that, add anything back here? No? So that's okay for you to be cold there. Okay, now you should be visible. Okay, so those are fine. I think I just missed some over here. I think I legit missed some. Okay, I'll just put them in. That won't take long. It's just boring. Not everything about game development is fun. This isn't unpleasant. It's just my brain wants to move on to something more interesting. And I do have to do this at some point in time. This is probably the right task to be doing right now, as I'm going to be interrupted pretty quickly here to run a stupid fucking errand. Sometimes I wish I was just like a pure bodiless spirit that worked on games, and that was it. That's all I did with my time. I don't really want that, but sometimes it feels that way. Like that would be the best situation. When people would say it's time to eat, I would go, I require none of your food, your human food. I must make games. Goodbye. Railland, where are you at? Okay, so I'm gonna need some help over there with Raillands. Over here. This is just a minor disaster with having to redo these rails, because it's not just going to be this level. There are thousands of rails. That's Nate. He's done. Yeah. Fuck. God damn it. I hate like when I just gave myself a tiny little task to finish up before I actually do some real work, and then even the tiny little task I'm not getting done at the end of my session. Ugh, I just fucking hate it. Hate it. It's not natural, the amount of hate I get out of it. Just like, no, I want to finish the thing, that little stupid little thing that I was gonna do, and it makes it worse when it's a bit of a step backwards from what I had working fine. So in order to actually say I've made progress, I gotta bust a little ass to fix up the shit that was working just fine but is broken now. And then to actually claim progress, which is important to me, I have to go beyond that. So sitting there thinking, okay, let's get this guy off to his house, drive him over there, then I'll run back here and I'll finish up these stupid rails, and then I'll do one other thing that makes me feel good about myself before I go to bed. It's not healthy. It's not healthy, all this stuff that is going on in my head. But there are times when it helps me out quite a bit. And how could I have missed all the R corners over here? How could I have done that? See, there's some I got, so I wasn't completely missing everything. Alright, down at the bottom, it probably needs Railland. Alright, so many fucking Raillands. More R corners, god damn it. You know, you just want to move on to the next cool thing, you're being dragged back into old stuff. Okay. So many of these. So many of these. And I will even be a little bit perturbed because it feels like there's a Unity bug in play here. Okay. Let's... I'm just gonna call the session here. That doesn't mean I'm done working tonight, but I don't know if I'll come back on stream. I'm just gonna stop the stream here. Get my shoes on, drive the fucker. He's fine. Drive the guy over to his house, come back, get back to work on my game. Stopping the stream, stopping the stream, stopping the stream.